I'm not a one-trick pony, so tonight I'm gonna do Chinese chicken lo mein, cooked by Cajun. You can't tell this fat man none. Let's see how I do it. All right, follow along. First thing you're gonna do is get you some butter. I have some softened butter laid out. Put about 2 tablespoons into a pan. What we're gonna do is we're gonna saute some chicken, sliced up chicken. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put that on a low. We're gonna slice up some chicken. So let's slice up some chicken. All right, I got 2 chicken breasts, thick like my belly. What we're gonna do is just gonna slice them up into like little thin slices. Now you can do this lo mein with pork, with tofu, with crawfish, with some shrimp, whatever you want. I'm using chicken. I usually do chicken thighs as well, but I don't have any, so I'm just gonna do chicken breast today. So I'm gonna get this sliced up and put it in my pan to saute. All right, got all my little strips done. What the heck he thinks gonna do it? He ain't getting none of this. No, he's not. Homo. Anyway, got all my chicken strips done. I'm gonna go ahead and saute these. And I want these at internal temperatures of 145 degrees. Actually, it should be 165. I'm gonna do 145 because they're gonna finish cooking with my vegetables. So get these sauteed, get a nice color on those, and be right back. All right, while your chicken is sauteing, you're gonna get some soy sauce. I'm gonna have to go run to the store because this is all I got. I'm gonna need some more, but right now this is all I need. Just very little soy sauce. We're just gonna season this with, and we're gonna let that cook inside there. The other thing you're gonna need is a secret ingredient. Not really a secret ingredient, but the main ingredient you're gonna need is some sesame seed oil. Now this is very potent, and we're gonna use very light. That's all I'm gonna use for right now because I'm gonna add my vegetables, add some more on that. When I add my noodles, I'll add some more of that. So I don't want to use a lot of it because it is very potent. But I do want to cook my chicken in some of that. So let's get this cooked to 145 degrees. Got my chicken cooking. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cook some noodles. This is going to be my lo mein. Now, this is not Chinese lo mein noodles. This is just regular spaghetti noodles. If you have this on hand, use this. If you have lo mein noodles, use that. I just use the American version. I do an American lo mein. So I'm just going to use some spaghetti noodles. Cook them till al dente. Or fully cooked. I don't care. Just cook them. I got this recipe from a friend of mine from church. Her name is Ann, and she cooked this for the youth, and the youth really enjoyed it. So I picked it up and started using it. This is her recipe, basically. I just kind of modified it a little bit to me. I took all my chicken cooking. I'm going to get some mixed vegetables. I'm going to throw that in. And Ann liked to sneak as much vegetables in for the kids, so she would throw in some fresh or some chopped spinach. I'm going to throw a little bit of that. I'm not going to use a lot of it, but I will throw some in there. All right. Some more soy sauce in here. I'm gonna season this up. I use the rest of this little bottle here. And then we're gonna stir this up and just cook this. I don't wanna cook this till it's all wilted. I wanna cook till it's wilted and just kind of heated. I don't wanna overcook it and get it all mushy and soggy and kind of gross. So let me get that done. While I'm doing that, I'm cooking my noodles. Don't forget your noodles. Hey, and speaking of that, if you don't wanna use noodles and you want this low carb, why don't you get some zoodles, some zucchini noodles, and use that? Can't tell it's fat man none. Sometimes this brain works, not all the time, but sometimes it does. Be right back. I'm gonna throw in some minced onions. You can chop up some onions finely, but we normally just use minced onions. It's just a lot easier, and you still get the onion flavor. So, minced onions. Now this is all cooked. This is all heated. Look how beautiful those colors are. Now I'm waiting on my noodles. Once my noodles are done, we're gonna mix all this together and add our final touches to this to make this. Can't tell this fat man nothing. Chinese lo mein good. Be right back. Okay, my noodles are done. I did about 8 minutes, or you can throw it and stick it to the wall, see if it sticks, taste it, whatever. Now we're gonna do is just gonna take my noodles out and just drop them into my dish right here, or my pot, and then I'll mix all this together. But I'm gonna get all my noodles in here first, then I'm gonna throw in my finishing touches on it. Let me get this done. Be right back. Okay, final touches. Some more sesame oil. I'm gonna put this on my noodles. I'm gonna put a little bit more than I did on the chicken. These noodles will soak up a lot of that oil in there, but we do want that in there. We also want some more of our soy sauce. Coat those up. Then we're gonna mix all this around and then we'll give it a taste and see how it is. I don't know the measurements, I just pour till, I just feel like it's enough. Let's get this all mixed together. And I just use my spaghetti spoon to kind of get this all mixed in. Get all those pretty colors, look at that. Now does that not look absolutely wonderful? You can't tell this fat man anything. I'm telling you, so good. Final touch, what you're going to ought to add on here is you're going to add a squeeze of lemon. I'm not lemon, lime. You want lime, not lemon. And the lime is going to just enhance all those flavors together. It's kind of like what salt does, but we don't need any more salt because of the fact that we use soy sauce. But this lime is going to just enhance all those flavors. Get that in there. And you know I need some extra greens. Some green onions. All right, give this a stir and let's plate this sucker up. It's time to manger. Time to plate it up. Let's get our little plate. Our noodles, our lo mein, our chicken, our vegetables. And then, as always, some green onions. Give this a taste. Look at that. All those colors. Isn't that beautiful? It smells really good. You're like, good Lordeth, Curtis. And no, I'm not using the Lord's name in vain. Not Lordth. It's Lar, like Lord, like fat. Get it? Let's taste this. If you love Chinese lo mein, thank you, Anne, for this recipe. We love it at home. It's so good. Seriously, you gotta give this a try. It's so simple, so easy. You really can do this really quick. Thank you all so much for following also and sharing my last few videos. Almost up to 1,000 people followers, so I'm excited about that. So like, follow, share. Appreciate if you want more content, more videos. Let me know how you liking my videos. All right, till next time. Can't tell this fat man nothing. I'll see y'all until next time.